Hey, and what is going on today? So I just wanted to do a little mini shop tour. I've got my wood shop here down in my parents' basement. It's actually been pretty nice to have it down here. It is, I wouldn't say heated. It's not heated like the rest of the house, but you can see the ducts are here and the furnace is down here. So it gets some heat in here. So even in the winter, it's warm. And then what's nice about it in the summer, when it's like 100 degrees outside, it's like 65, 70 degrees down here. It's really nice. So anyway, I just want to run through my shop really quickly, show you what I have here. And yeah, so here we go. So I've got an access door with Bilco doors out there. So what's nice about this is I can get longer pieces of lumber and plywood and stuff in here. It is kind of a pain to get down here, but it can be done. You'll notice the shop is pretty narrow. I think it's like 13 feet wide or something. So this basement is actually twice as wide. You can see the lally column right there. So there's a, let's see if you can see that. There's a main big steel beam right here that supports the second floor or the first floor of the house. And so we put a divider wall in there, and my parents have all the storage and everything they use on the other side. And so we put a door here, and the purpose of that door is so that when I come in this door with 16-foot boards, or when I've got 16 footers like those I've got right there that I'm working on, and I need to spin them around, I can open that door, stick them in there, and spin them around. So basically, here we go. I've got some cabinets. This is actually some of my old kitchen cabinets, and I'm just using them for storage. They just fit in here. And then behind those, I've got a whole slew of cutoffs, which every year I go through and throw out things that I don't need when this pile gets ridiculous, right? I've got my clamps. I've got a whole assortment of clamps. A lot of these ones, these smaller ones, they look pretty new. You can tell I've purchased these. A lot of these large bar clamps I actually have gotten from people who have either gotten out of woodworking or people's grandparents, grandfather died, and I got some tools and stuff like that. Like this drill press here, I got this from a friend of mine's grandfather after he passed, with a whole bunch of random tools. That gray box is full of random stuff, and there's all these weird hand tools I would never use, but they're fun to have. And then we've got this little Craftsman little tiny saw that just is good for cutoffs. It won't cut anything more than 5.5 inches. It's not a slider. It's just like a chop saw. So it's nice to have. I do have a vacuum, what's it called? An air cleaner. So when I'm cutting a lot of stuff down here, I plug that thing and turn it on, and it recirculates all the air. It's like a big shop vac for the room. And I've got my rigid table saw here that I love. This thing is a beast. And what's really nice about it, you can see that foot pedal there. You push that down and wheels pop down. So I can roll that thing around, and it's got a cast iron top. So I mean, this thing is super heavy. It doesn't wobble or anything, but I can wheel it right into the corner there, and then when I want to use it, wheel it right out. Let's see here. I've got my dust collection system, which again, I got from somebody who was getting out of woodworking, and it actually runs off 220. So I had my electrician run a 220 outlet right there so that I can have that and hook it up to the table saw, which I didn't used to have that. So the table saw actually has a system that gets sandwiched in here with a dust port. So I actually have to take this thing apart and put that in, because right now it's not in there. But it does hook up to the joiner that I got from the same guy. I've got this big joiner, and then I've got my small Delta jointer over there, which I love that thing. I actually use that, even though I have that big one, I use that little one all the time. And I guess while I'm on this wall, I've got my DeWalt, I think it's a 12-inch planer. And yeah, just a bunch of random tools and wood and screws and all this stuff. And every couple of years we go through everything and see what we use, see what we need, what we want to keep, and redo it. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and my dad, because this is his house. He uses the shop too. In fact, everything you've seen so far is basically all of my stuff. And then as I get over here, this whole tool bench, this is all my dad's tools. And so this is all my dad's hand tools and everything and all his boxes of stuff. So it's pretty handy. He likes to do a lot of this woodworking stuff, and so do I. So he loves the fact that I have this beast of a table saw down here. And actually that little chop saw is his. I have a big miter saw that's with me on the job all the time. So it's pretty cool. And then hidden back there, let's see here. Hidden back here is my little router table. It's a little Porter cable guy, you know. And another one of my kitchen cabinets that's, I think, got just not much in it. Gluing up stuff and squares and things. This is something that I really like. This is my jig that I got from Woodcraft. And there's these little driller guys, and basically this is for drilling shelf holes. And we've got this table here that I just keep a full sheet of plywood on. This came in here not with the intent of doing this, but ever since it's been here, it's never left. So we have a little workbench. And up there on the top, I got a bunch of random longer pieces of wood. And of course, you know, stuff that accumulates from all sorts of things, years of stuff. You know, spray cans and glue and all that crap. These are actually some corbels from my house that I got to rebuild. You can see they're all taped, holding them together because they all fell apart. And on this back wall, we've got the pin board with some more stuff hanging. I've got a whole bunch of stain. This is almost every color from Minwax as well as Czar. I've got all my Czar stains in here because I actually prefer Czar. Now that's why they're in a case. And somewhere I actually have a box. I think it's over on that rack. I have a box where I have taken every single one of these stains and I made little 4x4 squares and stained them so that when I need to like look at some stain on a piece of wood, it's already done. I don't have to make a whole bunch of samples. They're already all made up. And this is my 8-foot, these two pieces screw together, and I've got an 8-foot straight edge for cutting long sheets of plywood. And then this is kind of a blend of stuff from my dad's house as well as my stuff, different paints and things. And then the slop sink, what's cool about the slop sink for cleaning out paintbrush and stuff, I don't normally like to clean out paintbrushes and have them go into the sewer system, but this goes into the sump pump, and then the sump pump just pumps it out into the woods out back. So I've always been concerned that the pump was going to die, but it's been running strong for the last however long this has been here, since the house was built in the 70s. Hasn't died yet. And then right on the corner, this cabinet is another cabinets from my old kitchen, and just a piece of countertop that I had left over from something. And this is full of drywall stuff and like my tile, all my tile things, and some painting stuff is in here. And normally I don't have it right now. I'm letting somebody borrow it, but my tile saw lives back in this corner. And so you can see all my trowels and all that kind of stuff. And there's my little tile saw before I had my big one that I don't even use anymore. And yeah, some cords and paint stuff, and my pressure washer, I keep that inside so in the winter it doesn't freeze. I've had that happen before. All right, so that's a little mini tour of my shop. There's so much in here. I'm not going to get into every single tool and everything that's in here, but if you happen to see anything that I didn't talk about while I was going around and you're curious about it, let me know. I guess I'm probably going to have to do some more tool reviews here, considering I have so many of them. But let's see what else here. I guess that's about it. I don't know. Hopefully you got something out of this. It's fun sharing my tools and my little shop here with y'all. So have a great day. If you did like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're interested. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about my shop and about tools in general. Let's have some tool talk. All right. See you later.